So, Devils, J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn motherfucking questions. Today's questions, got them all printed out, ready to roll. 3 order questions. Order questions come first, of course, goddamn it. And then I did the next 2 videos in line where I grabbed questions that I had something to say about. Again, I keep saying this, trying to go through the videos and select actual questions I got something to say about it for 2 reasons. One, I'll keep the videos going a little bit more, not less of the because I don't edit shit. 2, not fucking mention Mortician for the 7 million fucking time. Well, I might still get mentioned. Never know that Tish is going to get brought up. Same goddamn questions, and sometimes I'll see some, oh, it's a good one. It's good, and I just didn't make it to it yet or whatever. Only reason, well, no fucking shit, J-Dog, let's fucking do that every day. The reason being is because between all this, I mean, I get well over 100 goddamn emails a day, over a fucking 100 Hell's orders a fucking day, all my other fucking shit I gotta do. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of struggling to get a video every single day. Like right now, I think I only got like 5 videos in the pipeline. That's 5 days worth, right? That's not even a full week's worth because I've been missing days here and there because I couldn't get them done. And as opposed to on a good week, I had like 10 done over a week, 10 out. So, like I said, I'm trying to keep up. It's getting a little harder. So me doing a little bit of pre-work makes it even harder. But I'm trying to get it so that way I'm like, I don't want to be caught up to the day of doing questions because there might be a day where it's like, shit, was no good questions on this video, then I'm fucked. But I'd like a week out, 6 days out. I think that'd be kind of cool. So that's the goddamn goal. We'll see if we get this tomorrow. We'll see if I can get another batch. But that is the goddamn goal. I might not even finish all these too, so we'll pick off all of these tomorrow. And then hopefully I'll have another batch fucking printed off. But anyways, that's the goddamn new. I'm going to try the formula. It'll be some raw dog off the cuff, of course, because goddamn, I said, if nothing else, an emergency video will get it in. Anyways, first fucking goddamn order question. Chris Exner, King Devil, Lord of the Pummeled Flat Brim Big Rock Star. Yeah, fucking he pummels the fucking flat. Yeah, pummels and tramples and stomps those fucking canoes. Question for you. How much of Merciful Fate's appeal would be lost if they had taken on a glam rock image? I don't know. Ask the fucking, what's the drummer's name on Death Leprosy? Drawing a blank. Reaper Trash Can Drums. Hates that album. It doesn't like anything by Death, so this doesn't not much of a count though. But fuck's his name? But anyways, he moved out to Japan. Craig met him when he was a Nunslaughter, so this is shit. He was 18. This is like 2005, and of course he's into the fucking Christian fucking stupidity. Sounds like we need to send Paul Ledney out there, give him the 10-minute pep talk. I'll straighten him right out. And I guess he said he used to like Merciful Fate, or he still does, but I don't like the satanic lyrics. I didn't like hearing that. That was one of the best parts, blah, blah. What are you talking about? I recently played some Fate for a guy at work unfamiliar with the Fates. I'm sure he was unfamiliar with it. And when he heard the intro riff to A Dangerous Meaning, he was like, sweet. But then when the vocals came in, he was like, I smell hairspray, and just ripped on it. Can you toss in a more damn red CD and channel stickers if you have them? Yeah, no problem, brah. I mean, he's a canoe, but I could kind of see where he's coming from. To be honest with you guys, and I said this, I think it was Aaron Puffenbarger. He emailed me some rapper guy. He was doing his was on Instagram or whatever, doing his impersonation of I think it was Lunatic in God's Creation, or maybe it was Sacrificial Suicide. One of his first songs up for Deicide, he's doing his vocal impressions while the song was playing. He's like, this is the shit I hate seeing. The guy literally got a sideways cap. Maybe you guys all seen it. Maybe I'm on the loop. What, you just got 10 million views, J-Dog? My mom even saw that. All right, well, whatever. I saw it too, motherfucker. He sent it to me. Anyways, I replied to him saying that. So this is definitely going to apply to Fate. And honestly, this is going to apply to Fate within the next 5 years, 10 absolutely max. You're going to start hearing, as much as I hate to say it, 20 years from now and shit, stuff like Immolation. I'm going to use Immolation too, because I'm tired of these fucking idiots constantly ripping on the Kings, Deicide, and the fucking Cannibals, etc. Because those are going to be obvious. They're going to be in this category. But even bands like Immolation, possibly Incantation, Dying Fetus for sure, Suffocation for sure, bigger bands, you're going to go to mainstream events and hear them being played. Not all the time, not in your fucking Kmart and shit as background, but at a FATBALL game or something where they think, fuck yeah, breaking out the heavy shit. I guarantee you, and I'm not saying Immolation per se, but bands of that caliber, real death metal shit, Think about it. When that's, I mean, shit, 20 years from now, you know, I'm assuming Ross will definitely be fucking retired by then. He'll be in the 70s. Oh, yeah, definitely. Shit, guys might not even be alive. You know what I mean? Um, they're gonna be playing shit like that. And the reason being is because metal is getting more and more popular than absolute fucking ever. And the reason for that being is that social media. It's all over. That's why I brought the rapper guy. I'm like, dude, because you can easily just YouTube it, find it on accident, seeing reaction videos. So that's what I even kind of I've told like my brothers and shit like that. Mostly Eric, he gets kind of worried about this. I'm like, dude, this shit is going nowhere. And if it's well, what if people don't buy physical format? All right, then we'll sell digital. I'll just leave you on a business secret. If we sell digital, I'm making even more money. Why? There's no money to fucking manufacture this shit. Now, I think digital's canoe as fuck, so the fan side of me, again, doesn't like it. I think Immolation being played at a fatball game is canoe as fuck, and I just want to go serious fucking goddamn canoe fucking destroying, stomping, just war on the flatbrinds. No doubt about it, that's the fan of me, but that's going to be the reality. Like I said, something of Immolation or Incantation, Fetus, Cannibal, Deicide, Morbid Angel, bands like that. That's what's it's gonna fucking be. Let me plug this goddamn thing in. Hey, give me just a second. Plug this goddamn charger back in. The thing I need is that goddamn camera timing out on this fucking laptop. I had to unplug it for something. So business wise, it's gonna be fucking great as ever. Annoyed as fuck wise, yeah, I mean, but hey, on the flip side, at least I'll be 20 years close to my goddamn grave. I don't have to fucking watch it for a short time being. And the thing is, it shouldn't come as that shocking because I don't live there and I don't like to fucking sit there and say it's like this over there, places you haven't been. Idiots talking about other countries all the time. You have never even been on a plane in their life or never even been out of the country in their life. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't even get to fucking say you never been over there. But I have been out of the country. I've been to France, Mexico, Canada, Bahamas, Dominican Republic, one places, right? And it was obvious in France that metal is way more popular. I can tell you right now, every time I went to the grocery store, I saw a metal shirt. I saw a Suffocation shirt. I saw a Dark Throne shirt. I saw a Deicide shirt. I saw an Immortal shirt and a Marduk shirt. I know for a fact I saw 5 metal shirts, and it wasn't like I was over there for a year or something. I was usually there for 7 to 10 days at a time, and I think I've been over there like 4 times in total. That is more metal shirts that I've seen there than I have in the States. So I'm going to make a hugely educated fucking guess. It's like that in Germany, Finland, Norway, etc. I'm going to, could be wrong. Again, I haven't been there, but I'm just saying I'm going to make an educated guess. So with that being said, it's only a matter of time before it's like that here in the States too, especially with social media. So don't be surprised when that shit's coming. And Merciful Fate, again, get out the barf bag. I got to tell you, got to be honest, gotta say it. I think I briefly said his channel. I was pissed. Got to tell you, it's at the gym. Yep, it came on. Merciful Fate, a dangerous meeting. Came right on. Think, well, you did all. It's a fucking gym. It's hardcore, lifting metal, heavy weights. You think? No. No, sirree. It's commercials and shit. It's goddamn Backstreet Boys one thing, Creed the next, Hootie in the fucking blowhole after that, Nirvana. I mean, just trendy fucking bullshit, garbage. Snoop Doggy Dogg after that. It's just catering to the masses. And there ain't not one goddamn metal motherfucker in there. Not one. I mean, there's some poser fucking canoes, and I'm sure there's 2 or 3 guys that claim they like Cannibal, which they don't. There's those guys, but do you think there's one motherfucker in there that knows rotting? Guaranteed they don't. And I think I've heard of one, bro. No, put it on. Who's that? Put that on the player. Who's this we're playing? There's not one motherfucker. I'd bet everything I had. Gun to my head. No doubt about it. Not one motherfucker. They were playing Merciful Fate, though. It's coming. I'm telling you. Get ready to be annoyed. It's coming. But stuff like Fate and shit like that is going to come first. And to be honest with you, who broke the cap as far as the Satanism and shit that's going to scare them away, you can thank fucking shitty old ass fucking Ghost for that. Because they have the satanic lyrics, look how popular. And actually, they have been played at. What was it? Wasn't fucking that Poindexter goddamn nerd, Tobias Forge, wasn't he doing like a pitching thing at a baseball game? Something enormous as fuck. He was there. Like mainstream as a motherfucker. He was there. playing Ghost. Again, we all fucking established, well, the smart people, not some fucking dumbass goddamn skinny jean wearing fucking hipster coming over here sipping on his Starbucks while I should have Deicide sucks. Meanwhile, listening to fucking Ghost. Get lost, brah, brah. Deicide Cannibal shit like that. Obviously, the growling vocals is what's going to be the biggest turnoff. And the songs sound the same, and I can't understand it. That is what's going to be the biggest delay on it. But 20 years from now, trust me, it's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you, times are going to be tough. All right, the world's only getting goddamn worse. Wish the dog was born 30 years earlier. We'd be fucking on his way out of here pretty goddamn soon. Fuck, this shit sucks. So no, that doesn't surprise me at all. Chris Thompson, J-Dog. If you could choose one member with their current capabilities, for instance, not Cannibal Corpse Chris Barnes, it has to be current Chris Barnes, from any band to form a super band, who would you choose? A drummer, 2 guitarists, a bassist, and vocalist only. Kind of wouldn't have changed of whom I fucking said. Who did I say in my one? Throw Will Romer on vocals. He's always was brutal, always will be fucking brutal. Throw Alex Webster on bass. What's wrong with Webster, goddammit? Especially given the bass sound on goddamn Skeletal Domain. That's probably my favorite bass sound as far as all the Cannibal albums. Who did I have in there? Didn't I have Moises from Chrissy on a guitar? Ain't nothing wrong with that, brah. Tell Trey Azagoth, get off the goddamn drugs. Go re-listen to fucking Ultras of Madness, Abominations, and the Thy Kingdom Come demo. Spin it till your fucking ears bleed and forget everything else you goddamn know. Put his ass back in guitar. And get the goddamn metal spirit back too, brah. I want to see that goddamn inverted cross back on that arm. I wanted to bitch slap that fucking canoe when I seen him remove that shit. What are you down with the fucking pussy ass fake god in the sky? What happened to Bleed for the Devil? What the fuck you doing, dude? Who was the last? Bassist, drum. Who did I say for drums? You know who I fucking love on drums, and nobody ever fucking says them? It's obvious to say Max or something for Christian, which that wouldn't be a bad pick, but who's a fucking blast master? What's his face? Tony. That's his name, right? That he did a lot of guest vocals. He plays on Angel Corpse, The Inexorable. He plays on God Dethroned Ravenous. He plays on Nile. Was it Black Seeds or In Their Darkened Shrines? He played on a bunch of shit, right? But man, that motherfucker is blazing fucking fast. As a matter of fact, as far as just pure blast, and it doesn't sound like the triggers, you can tell his drums are triggered, obviously, but it doesn't sound like over ass. Like, it doesn't sound worse than other trigger drums, to where some guys, it may be really, really fast, but oh, the triggers sound like dog shit. He might. What do you guys think? Is that a stupid statement? I think he might be the fucking fastest blaster of all of them. As far as who was it? Was it Pete Sandoval that said it? That counted blasts per minute or something like that. How many beats per minute you get in there? Does he have the most beats per minute, or who has it? Gotta say though, speaking of fucking Pete Defeat, Formula's Fatal Flesh, the blasts on that are fucking stupid fast. I mean, they're turned up a notch for sure. I guess it took me a while to catch on to that. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, he's fast on Altars and Blessed Sick, Covenant, etc. Except that shitty ass Domination. God damn, is that fucking talk about a whip down? I'd say he's blasted the fastest on formulas. Am I incorrect and stupid in saying that? But fucking Tony, whatever the fuck his last name is, met the guy too. Very friendly guy. I think I had him sign something. Did I have him sign an extra? But I got my photo with him. I met him when he played with Nile. Yeah, I know he was playing with Nile when I met him. I think it was in. God damn it! I can't give this traditional fucking answer. It might be actually somebody I know. It's a fucking real number. I didn't recognize the goddamn number, but it was in the area. Otherwise, it's on them. Suck a fucking dick. So yeah, let's put fucking Tony in the goddamn drums. Since did I answer bass? 2 guitars? Did I get 2 guitars? Yeah, I told fucking Trey, clean up his goddamn act. Let's go with that. Adam Benson. Hey J-Dog, what would you say is your favorite song of all time? Question mark. That's a bold fucking statement. I mean, of all time favorite song. For me, it has to be Acid Fuzz by Toxic Holocaust. I like the pick, because at least I'm fucking getting some toxic goddamn love. Used to see some serious fucking toxic love 20 years ago. 20 years ago, all the way up to about 17 years ago. Then all these fucking idiots coming through. Goddamn Toxic Hollywood and shit like that. When they change their style, they just went to Relapse Records. Posers! I'm not talking about Toxic being posers, too. I'm talking about the people that fell off the wagon. It's like, what do you mean? They didn't pull a goddamn Tiamat. It's one thing if, okay, yeah, they left Nuclear War Now, and they went to goddamn Relapse Records, and then now they look like the Covenants. They're putting out a Marilyn Manson ass fucking record. Yeah, Toxic Hollywood. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then the fuck, he's playing the exact same shit. And quite frankly, I gotta say, An Overdose of Death, I think that's a better album than Hell on Earth. Don't be wrong, Hell on Earth, that is smoking fucking good. Metallic Crucifixion, Ready to Fight, banger. But I'm just saying, as a whole, I like Overdose of Death is my second favorite Toxic album. So I put out an album that's even like first album's best, second one, you're like, fuck yeah, jam as a motherfucker. 9.5 out of 10 goddamn skulls. That's 10 out of 10, of course. And then Overdose of Death comes out again. It's like another 10 out of 10. Wasn't even a downgrade. It was a pinch more of an upgrade from the second album. What are you pussy boys whining about? Shut your bitch ass up and go listen to your crappy ass Vlad Tepes. So cool to see. I don't know if I'd say Acid Fuzz would be my favorite, although that is a great song. But favorite song of all time, that is a bold ass fucking statement. Also, did you hear that Evil Never Dies has a second unreleased version? Did I hear about it? Bra Hells is the one putting it out. Am I supposed to say that? I don't know. I'm not going to get a bitch out. Nobody said I could. What the fuck, Joel? If you see, send us over to the grind. Never reply to my goddamn email. I give him my ideas for the Evil Never Dies because, yeah, he asked us and we agreed to it. I think we even paid for it. I don't know if I was supposed to announce it or not. He didn't say not to. He didn't say don't say anything. So whatever, fuck it. If I'm saying shit I'm not supposed to, then my bad. But what the fuck? Nobody told me not to say anything. Yeah, Evil Never Dies. It's coming out as a double LP. Obviously you'll have the original LP and then the recording. I never heard it. I'm like, fuck, that's awesome as fuck. I asked Joel though. I was like, let's do it as a gatefold cover because I never put it as a gatefold cover. Let's include a poster of that badass fucking artwork. Although that might be in one of the represses, or maybe it might even be on the people who are now pressing. I have them. I just haven't looked at them in a while. I pulled it out and the shit. And I said, include the goddamn lyrics. They were never included. I want to see those goddamn banger ass fucking lyrics. Grant, I can understand a lot of what he says, but I can't understand everything. I want to sing along to those motherfuckers. He didn't reply to that. And I said, when are you coming to Ohio next? Let's do an interview. No reply. Maybe he said, fuck this guy in his interview. I don't want to fucking do this shitty ass interview. So hopefully for a Joel Grind interview, and even though it dies, he said yes. And like I said, I think we might have even paid him already. I heard we're definitely doing it. It was mostly Chase corresponding. He did reply to Chase. I was CC'd on it. I asked my question. He replied to Chase, but not me. Not the cool call, I guess. Whatever, that's cool. But anyways, yeah, supposed to be doing it. Definitely pumped on it. And so hell yeah, I fucking heard about it, brah. It was supposed to come out as a 20. Yeah, fuck yeah, no, it was supposed to come out double LP 20th anniversary. Fuck yeah. Although technically it's a little late. Well, not a little late. By the time it's out and done, it'll be 21 years or whatever because it was 2003 it came out. But 20 years now he's working on it. But it's gonna be cool as fuck. Favorite song of all time. I mean, yeah. I mean, just by default, the first thing that's popping in my mind. There is no such thing as a favorite song, but by default, I'd probably say Hammer Smash Face. So why? It's the most iconic death metal goddamn song. It's brutal as goddamn fuck, and it is. Again, the fucking Graveland guys that are going to come in and are like, I only like the demo by Morbid Angel. Just these fucking idiots trying to out underground the next guy. That type of shit. They're going to come in and rip on it because it's popular. It's like, but dude, think of it as a Cannibal song. Like for example, like a lot of guys say their favorite album by Cannibals. Butchered at Birth and shit. And that's cool. I can understand that. But at the same time, like, can you honestly argue that any song on Butchered at Birth is better than Hammer Smash Face as far as catchiness, memorability? I'm sorry. Songs like Inner's Decay, Rancid Amputation, they kind of blur together. Like, I can't sit there and hum the opening rip all the time. And now when it plays, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's how it goes, and et cetera, et cetera. But for the most part, it kind of blurs together. Hammer Smash Face is a standout fucking song. I'm not saying, obviously, that's not their only standout fucking song. But the fact that it's got killer blast beats. I love how the fucking blast sound on that record. And Chris's voices, I think those are probably the best fucking low, brutal death metal vocals of all time is on Tomb of the Mutilated. The way they are. The echo of it, the high screams that he does. And yes, that's brutal death metal. Do not come over here and say, how the fuck is that not? The lyrics are brutal, the artwork's fucking brutal, the tuning's fucking brutal, the drumming's brutal, and the vocals are brutal as fuck. Yes, it's popular. Yes, there's an Ace Ventura, but that doesn't take away from the goddamn music. What are you going to come over here and say? Like, how can you call, somebody's going to say this, and I agree, Deeds of Flesh is brutal death metal, severe torture is brutal death metal. That's the exact same fucking shit as Tomb of the Mutilated. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, you do realize, in case you guys have your head so fucking far up your ass, which some of you do, severe torture, because I know guys love to praise them up and down, which I agree, they're fucking great. Severe Torture covered Hammer Smash Face by Cannibal Corpse, and is it released on anything? I did think it is released as a bonus track on forget what. But nonetheless, before it was even released, I saw them play it live when they came to the States. Hanging out with, it was Seth, ex-vocalist of Centurion, and I guess now ex-drummer of Severe Torture. He had a brain tumor or something, which fucking sucks fucking shit, because I was looking forward to goddamn hanging out with that guy again at MDF, and I mainly wanted to interview him. Guess that's not goddamn happening, so that's a fucking kick in the nads. Probably never see that motherfucker again. She was cool as hell. Hanging out, talking, getting our shit signed. This was just Feasting on Blood was the only album out. And it was brand new too. It wasn't like it's out, it's been out for 10 goddamn years. No, it was out and it was a new record. New band, new record, right? And we're sitting there hanging out, talking about Centurion, the new bands, and it's like I'm picturing in my mind like Centurion as the previous band. They covered Morbid Angel, so obviously Morbid Angel fans. And then obviously I knew they had to like Deicide. I made a strong assumption that they did based off just the music of Centurion. And Seth's like, yeah, I'm going to do a cover song. You guys guess who we're going to cover? And I remember specifically saying to him, I was like, I don't know, Morbid Angel? So, come on, man. Somebody we sound like. Who do you think we sound like? Like the biggest influence. I don't remember who I said second. It's like, fucking Cannibal Corpse, dude. It's like, yeah, we're doing Hammer Smash Face. I'm like, holy shit. At that time, dude, nobody covered that. Nobody. I've never heard anybody. I don't even know if at that time I heard anybody cover Cannibal. When did Dying Fetus cover Born in a Casket? Was that years later? Dying Fetus covered. I'm trying to think. So, Feasting on Blood came out in 2000, right? I'm almost positive. Is 99 or 2000? I'm pretty sure 2000. Put it in there. Who covered Cannibal before the year 2000? And if they did, I'm sure there is somebody. Who covered Hammer Smash Face? Was there anybody? Assuming there was somebody, because I'm sure there was, I never heard anybody. Nobody. Now, man's post, so don't come in here saying anything fucking, something that came out in 2005. Yeah, I probably heard that fucking numbnuts. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. Shit for brains. Some 2000 down. So I was like, holy fuck. And even it's like, dude, Severe Torture sounds like Cannibal Corpse. Even they knew. But I get these fucking technical dumb fucks, genre police in the goddamn comments saying, Cannibal, not brutal, death metal. Broken Hope, Swamp to Gore's not brutal. How the fuck is it not? Like, that's just, saying Grave Into the Grave is not brutal death metal. I get that. Although you can make the argument, well, it's the more brutal the Swedish bands, you know what I mean? But I get that. Or to say Dismember is not brutal death metal, it's just Swedish death metal. Asphyx, not brutal death metal. I get that. I get that to a fucking degree. But for fuck's sakes, when you're coming and saying something that's stupid as fuck, saying Tomb of the Mutilated's not, which is probably the most iconic goddamn brutal death metal in the fucking existence, arguably between that and Butchered at Birth. Kind of Hammer Smash Face, because I mean, me being the death metal guy, I mean, of all the genres, heavy metal, grindcore, thrash, black metal, etc., death metal's my favorite. And it's by the Kings. They're the band that got me into death metal. So, I mean, something like, yeah, that's probably what pops my mind. Now, I could dig deep, and I mean, something like next, if I'm thinking like classic metal, Merciful Fate, Doomed by the Living Dead, pops my mind. So again, I'm not going to say that's the favorite song and I spin it to death every single day, because I don't. If you say one fucking song, and if somebody said, hey, J-Dog, what do you listen to? That's kind of that go-to song. If it's not in the metal, like, well, I want to hear what you're about. What are you about, dog? Have you heard of Slayer? No, because that's a litmus test. Believe it or not, I've met people that never heard of Slayer. It's like, oh, well, okay, if you never heard of Slayer, then you're completely fucking clueless is what I'm into. I was like, just put on Cannibal Corpse, Hammer Smash Face. And I've done that multiple times. All right, let me YouTube it. Not the live version, nothing like that. Studio fucking original looky only, god damn it. Put it on. And they're always like, what the fuck is this? Can't understand the guy saying, holy shit. That's the reaction. That should be, god damn it. Comes close soon, you know what to do. But the guy about to get out the morning. Later, goddammit.